Hi, in this video today I'm going to show you what I did when I had a fault with this Delonghi Magnifica S machine with this grounds light here. It was flashing, which indicates that the grounds tray is full, but the grounds tray was empty. So right now, if the light is on, it just means that the grounds tray is not in. If you push it in, it should go off like it does now because it's fixed. But if when you push yours in, it's flashing, it means the grounds tray is full. But in my instance, the grounds tray wasn't full at all. What happened was the little micro switch, which I'm going to show you on the inside, must have become jammed with a little bit of coffee, and it wasn't recognizing that this has been pushed out and back in again. So I believe what happens here, but you can correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments section, there's no actual sensor that measures the grounds tray in here. It just measures how many coffees have been made and also time. So for example, if it's been on for 72 hours, then it's going to think that the grounds tray is full. Now, then it tells you to empty it, so this will start flashing. But with me, I often have this machine completely unplugged from the mains, and I will often empty this in the middle of the day when the machine's completely off. So this isn't going to know that this has been emptied. But what should happen is, after so many coffees, this will start flashing. You undo it from here, so the micro switch has now been opened, and then what will happen is you will empty out your grounds tray, you put it back in, and if you listen, it will click. That little click, that's the micro switch. So this then knows that you've emptied the tray. Well, it knows that you've taken the tray out. It presumes you've emptied it. So as far as I know, there's no actual sensor to see the buildup of coffee. So I'm going to zoom in now and I'm going to show you what I did to fix it, the actual sensor. But to fix it, this is all I did. I got rid of the drip tray and I just pushed this in by hand like this, and it allowed me to put more pressure up on the micro switch, and that then fixed the problem. So let's zoom right in and I'm going to show you this little micro switch, and then we're going to try to clean it with a toothbrush to see whether any coffee comes out. So if you have a little look, just zooming in slowly, it is located just here, this thing here, just in here where I'm hitting with the tweezers. And if I was to get a plastic object, I'm going to show you what it sounds like. Hopefully you will hear this click. See, listen to that. So every time I tap up, I know my hand's in the way, but every time I tap up you can hear it. And if you have a look at this light here, so it looks like what can happen is coffee can get caught just in that little area just there, and of course the micro switch is not going to work because coffee's been caught in it. So I'm going to zoom out, I'm going to put some kitchen paper down, and I'm going to use a toothbrush and just rub it against there. Let's see if any coffee falls out of it. Right, I'm going to do this when it's unplugged for safety. So obviously when you put your hand in the machine, just make sure that it is unplugged. I was doing that there just purely for the video to show you the light coming on and off. So we're going to put that in underneath here. And now let's clean up this little bit here and see if it's possible that any dust will fall out. Does anything come out there? No, not that I can see, but if you, I don't know, see there is bits underneath it here, so if I was to get my finger underneath there, there is bits of coffee you can see just on top there. So I think that's what happens. I think sometimes when the ground tray gets full and stuff, bits of coffee fall down, and then they sit on this bit of the grounds tray, because this part of the grounds tray here is the thing that's hitting the micro switch, and I suppose if you get a bit of coffee on here, then it could work its way into the micro switch. So there we go, so there's no actual sensor to actually measure the grounds on top here, so it's useful to know. So if this video has helped you out, put it down in the comments section. If you fixed it another way, put it down in the comments section. Or if you know that there's a sensor somewhere that measures something, again, put it down in the comments section. But I believe on this machine here, that is how that is working. Thanks for watching.